If you were on the internet in 2022 and you, just like me, had the tendency to download kinda whatever cool apps your friends were using at the time, there's a good chance that a lot of your life is documented on BeReal. And if you're also like me, where you just kinda deleted the app and kind of forgot about it for the last couple years, that's a lot of photos that are basically completely inaccessible unless you re-download the app and re-log in and do all of that. Now, BeReal doesn't exactly just let you save all of your memories straight into your photo library, but there is a way, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. So let's get started. You'll need a few things to do this properly. At the absolute bare minimum, you're going to need your phone with the BeReal app installed and logged in. Make sure you're logged into the right account and you can see all your memories, as that is how we'll be exporting everything. That's all you technically need to just get the photos, but if you want to make them look better, if you want to combine the front and back cameras like they show up in the app, you want to have timestamps on everything, locations. Basically, if you want to put these into your photo libraries, you're also going to need a computer. Now, it doesn't matter whether it's Mac OS, Linux, Windows, whatever, as long as it can run Python, you can perform the second half of this tutorial. We're going to be running a GitHub script by Hatobi that kind of takes all of your data and makes it more organized, but I'll get into what it does more in detail later in the video. If you do plan on following this second half and you aren't exactly a technical person, you've never used Python or a terminal, maybe watch the whole thing and just kind of get an idea of what you're getting into, because it is a little bit of a hassle, but the first half is dead simple, so I'd recommend anyone do that. Like I mentioned just in the intro, BeReal doesn't just have a button to download everything, unlike let's say Google or iCloud Photos, but you do have the right to request all of your account data from them, including all of your photos. To do this, we need to send a report request, which is where your phone comes in. Open up the BeReal app, head to your profile, and click on settings in the top right. Now from here, it's a bit of a journey, so make sure you're following along. You might want to half the video speed or something, I don't know. From the settings menu, go into help, then contact us, head to report a problem, other, and then still need help. As I've just found out, there is also a chance that you may need to go report a problem, then troubleshooting, other, and then contact us as well. So if it's not showing up in the first method, try that. You'll notice that there's a button to input a topic. You want to click on that and select I'd like to request a copy of my information. And then in the text box where I let you input a prompt, just basically reiterate that. You can go and find full templates for properly formatted letters on how to legally request your data. I didn't need to do any of that. I'm going to link the templates down below in case you'd like to, but I literally just wrote, I would like to request my information. Once you've written something out, click on send and you will need to wait a bit. You'll be waiting longer if you have more content. I was taking BeReals pretty religiously for the first 6 months I'd used it, and then kind of on and off for the other 6 months. So within that year, there was still a good amount of photos, and it took them about a business day to get back to me. You'll be able to view the download link for all of your information in a very similar spot under settings, under help, contact us, and then click on messages. There should be a thread for your request for your information where they'll have sent to download link. Just click on that link and save it wherever you'd like. If you don't need your memories within your photo library and you don't really care that all the images are separately done, you can just back up this folder somewhere and you're good to go. That folder contains everything from your BeReal account, even your Realmoji reactions. If you do want them in your photo library, I'd recommend following along from here. This might be a bit complicated for less technical users, but I'll do my best here to guide you along. I'm a Mac user, so this guide is formatted with Mac in mind. However, the steps should be almost identical on Linux and Windows, except for how to install Python, and I'll go over every OS there anyway. If you're running Linux, you probably don't need me, but you probably also have Python pre-installed. To check this, just open the terminal, type python 3-- version, and you should get a text prompt with what version you have installed. Now, if you get a command not found, you'll want to follow your distro or package manager's preferred method of installing Python. There's too many to cover in this one video that isn't really about Python. On macOS, if you've ever installed the Xcode command line tools, which you probably have if you've used Xcode or something like Homebrew, you have Python pre-installed, so you don't need to worry about it. You can skip to the next section. However, if you don't, you'll need to head to the Python website and download the installer and run the .pkg file. It installs just like a standard app. You don't really need to know how to program to install Python. Once you have installed it, open up your terminal, type in python 3-- version, and you should get a version number with what you have installed. If you don't get a version number, if you get an error, try restarting your computer or reinstalling Python. I'm re-recording this as a screen capture because, as it turns out, it is much simpler to download Python on Windows than I initially thought. All you need to do is open up your terminal, just hit start, type in terminal, that'll bring this up, and just type in Python 3. That will automatically install it from the Microsoft Store right here. You just click get, and once that finishes installing, you have Python. Once it finishes downloading, once it's been installed, you can type in that Python 3 --version, and you'll see the version of Python you have installed there, and you can move on to the next step. Next up, we need to actually get the script that processes your archive. If you have git installed, you can run this command, which I'll also leave in the description along with every other command that I've used and all the links and basically everything, and that will automatically download the script to the folder that you're in. I'd suggest using this command in your downloads folder as well by typing cd download, because we'll need to access it in the GUI later. If you don't have git installed, which if you don't know what Python is, you probably don't have yet, head to the GitHub link in the description below, click on the green code button, and click on download zip. Extract the folder and make sure it's easily accessible, like in the aforementioned downloads folder or somewhere like your desktop. Next, make sure your BeReal archive is in the same location as the script that we just downloaded. Open the folder with the processing script and copy the file process-photos.py. Then go back into the folder with all of your BeReal account data and make sure that you can see the file posts.json. On macOS, you should be able to see the .json part regardless of your settings, but on Windows you may need to click on View, hover over Show, and click on File Name Extensions. You want to do that just to confirm that you're in the right spot. Once you see post.json, paste the process photos file that we copied earlier and open up the folder you're in your terminal. You can get to this easily on all platforms by opening up your terminal, typing in cd, and dragging that folder into the terminal window, which should just fill it all out for you, so you can just hit enter and you're ready to go. The first thing we're going to do here is prepare a virtual environment. You don't really need to know what this does technically. Really, all you need to know is that it keeps everything we're doing today separate from anything you do in the future, or that you have done in the past. In that folder that we just entered, type in python3-m venv BeReal. This creates a new environment called BeReal in the folder that we just made. Once it's been created, it might take a second or two. Type source, BeReal, or whatever name you gave it, /bin/activate to enter into the environment. You'll see an indicator that you're in the environment. It could be different based on your terminal. Here in the macOS terminal, it just has this little indicator before the file path we're in. This script has a few things that need to be installed to properly function, which can be installed in one command. It's just this command here, which is in the description and on the GitHub page for the project, and running it just installs everything you need in one hit. Then just run python process-photos.py. It'll ask you if you want to customize your settings, but the defaults for me were more than perfect. You can customize basically everything here if you want. By default, it'll convert the photos into a more compatible file type that photo storage apps and social platforms can read easier. It'll rename the photos to be organized better, and it makes combined images alongside the separately processed photos. These combined photos have both cameras in the one image. It looks almost exactly as they do in the app. If you start digging deeper into the code, you can change things like the size of the corner in the combined image, but you really don't need to mess with it too much. Once the script is done, you'll see this text here at the bottom of your terminal. You can just close it. We don't need the terminal anymore. Go back to that folder where you have all of your BeReal data and the scripts that we just ran, open up the photos folder and head to post. You'll see two new folders here titled Combined and Processed. Under Combined, you'll see all of the images with the front and back camera in the one image, and under Processed, you'll have each of those photos but split, with one image each from the front and back camera. Head into the folder that you want in your photo library, select all of them, and just import them into your photo app of choice. For iCloud and Google Photos, just drag them into the window. If you decided to attach a location to a photo, I'm not sure if that's done automatically. When I did it, you had to click on it manually. The location will also be in that photo data, and any captions that you added will also be there as well. I personally went and looked through just to make sure that there's no BeReals that primarily used one camera, and if there was, I replaced it with the individually processed photo, so you might want to consider doing that as well. Once you've imported all of those photos, you can delete that entire folder if you don't need anything else out of your account. I personally keep archives of accounts that I don't really use anymore, but I'm also weird like that, so. And that's it. All of those BeReals that you took are now immortalized, either in your files somewhere or right within your photo library. So you have permanent access to them if BeReal ever shuts down or deletes inactive accounts. Have fun looking through them. I had a lot of memories that I had completely forgotten about that are now in my personal photo library for whenever I want to see them. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit like, maybe even, watch a couple other videos to determine whether you want to subscribe. You can follow me over on Instagram, Blue Sky, and everything else as well. If you want more videos, you can click over here to check out my vlog from the Nintendo Switch 2 experience in Melbourne. That one was a lot of fun. Or you can click over here to check out whatever YouTube thinks you'll like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.